everybody, and welcome to another Friday Rogues-like request. We have, once again, for the fifth time in a row, so we've got 8 weeks now of Cobalt Core as the only roguelike people want to see. We're getting pretty close to finishing out the Codex. We've almost done every single thing that we can in the game. Getting pretty close. Getting real close. So let's try and do some more runs. That's what everyone wants to see. This is a popular game. Good to see you, Ghidorah. Good to see you, gay emus. People just want Riggs to have a gun. So we can do Max, Perry, and Dizzy? Sure, why not, right? Seems like a good one. Because we still need some Perry ones. I think we need a Dizzy one. I need to check on that again. Type B. Not the best for us. Got a weird twitch in my neck. I think I'm just gonna remove 2 cards. Could certainly get rid of Admin Deploy. Admin Deploy is very dependent on specific things to happen. Like getting really high cost cards. Starting out with very cheap ones. It's really strong if you can get them later. But I'm fine taking it out early this time. I can get rid of it. I mean, it's good. It's good. Oh, God. Yeah, weird. Sorry. Weird stiff neck all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the other basic shop. It's cool. So let's get rid of Corrupted Core, swap that, we'll take 1 damage, and our Tempal swaps it. We're good to go. I get Admin Deploy the basic shot? And then I'm just gonna do this. And just barely get out of the way. Can't do that again, unfortunately. Hey, Grimmith, good to see you. And Arzu, welcome, welcome. So I'm gonna toggle Cannon just so I can get rid of reroll. Hello, come on. You're surprised that people still want Cobalt Core this much. People really like it. It's a very popular game. I mean, not to actually have watched or anything, but it's very popular in our very specific, very, 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 very small group. I like momentum quite a bit. What do we want to delete here? Admin deploy, reroll. You're really pulling for Heroes of Hammerwatch 2. I was kind of hoping to see it. Although, honestly, there's a lot of new roguelikes coming out, and that's cool, and I'd really like to play a bunch of them. But also, some of it was... It'd be nice to go back and play a lot of the games that people wanted to see. Like, this one's great. This is a good example of that. Like, there's games that people were like, wow, you should really play this roguelike. And we've played it, like, once or twice, and then not gone back to it. And it was kind of the point of these days that a lot of people were saying, like, the one downside of doing Rogue's Day tomorrow and doing the random roguelikes is that people want to have a longer time with a game, right? And want to see more of it. And we don't do that. Ever. Which is kind of awkward, because I kind of get both sides of it, of we get the complaints of, man, why can't you just play more of this game? And then at the same time, when I try and do that, the votes go for games that we've played 1,000 times, or just new games. So we just never go back to them anyway. It happens, but it's funny. Can we get rid of the basic block here? I could upgrade too. None of these are amazing upgrades yet. Multi-shot is nice, but it's better if we've got, like, specific stuff to work with it, and we haven't gotten any of that yet. So I kind of don't mind just not having this. Could move over 2 and hit that. It's awkward, because I'd like to shoot this weak point. But I guess this is fine. This fight is so weird and really hard a lot of the time. It's one of the newer ones. I could take the 2, or I could move. I think it's better to just stay right here. Now let's keep the blocking going. Oh, shoot, it has payback. Fuck. I keep forgetting this one gets a payback, too. This thing feels like a mini-boss. It's not, but it sure fucking feels like it. That thing is nasty. Whenever we attack, we gain temporary shield. That's neat if we didn't have Dizzy, the shield officer. But... having Dizzy makes it a lot less interesting. Yes, it is a late ad. Yeah. The janitor is an updated fight. It just feels like extra hard. It's a really neat encounter design, but it just feels like it's way rougher than a normal encounter. That one's a really nasty fight. Like, it kills me a lot. More than a lot of the elites, honestly. We have a really small deck. Maybe Wave Charge is actually a thing that I want for once. Like, we do have a very small deck. Screw it. I'm gonna try. A lot of the added bosses or enemies feel very, very rough. Compared to normal encounters. Oh boy. Sorry, excuse me, that really caught up. That really caught me off guard. I could move over 2, and then that goes to my weak point. It's fine. Technically no hull damage. And I think I shield surge. Block shot's not, or basic shot's fine here with the weak point, but I'd rather not take damage here. We've taken too much already. This ship cannot handle taking hits. Hey, got it. Temporary copy of our leftmost card. It's interesting. We can use it to make wave charges. I need some kind of like card draw or something to really make this work though, if this is what we're doing. I'm gonna try. See what we can do. Max math is maybe what I wanted to do because of that. The plan currently, I think, is to get a deck that's very small, uses Wave Charge and Wave Beam, and backup stick to copy the beams, and then just cycle through really, really quickly. Exhaust other things, like keeping these with exhaust, we're gonna want B. We're not gonna want to keep stacking it, we're just gonna want to like keep our deck small. So admin deploy is definitely one that we want to keep. Well, this sucks, because we are going to take this hit. Ugh. Sadly, we have to do that. And now we have more heat. It's getting a little toasty here. There's not really a way for me to get out of this one either. Awkward. And you could lunge to take less damage. And basic dodge. honestly. So we're stuck taking hull damage no matter what. This is real bad. Nope. We're almost overheating again already, and we've hardly dealt damage, too. This has not been a good start. Actually, can we even... God, can we live here? It's gonna be 4. We're gonna have to take hull because of the heat. I'm technically alive. I actually could have made a copy of that multi-shot. That's definitely what I should have done. Because that would have killed here. As is, we should still get the kill now. Whew. See? Easy. Tempted to power play him. I'm not gonna be able to do it for a little while though. Okay, that's very nice. Really cool with something like power play. That's also good. Movement to get out of the way of problems is nice for us here. Oh god, this fight. This fight I kind of find obnoxious. It kills you in some really unfair ways, it feels like. It feels very random the ways that you die to it. Got a bit of a shield check. Yeah, but it can kill you turn 1 just about with like no real response on your part. Like, it'll kill you before you can do anything on your entire turn, which feels terrible. I'd say in general, like, yeah. So what do I do there? It sucks that it'll just kill you with absolutely zero response available. And there's not necessarily a way to even know sometimes. Like, it'll just jump in and kill you. It sucks. I think that fight's real bad. The randomness of it is nasty. So, Dizzy, Drake, and Max. That'd be the shield check. No, I understand. But it's very, very random is the issue, and it gives you 0 reaction time. It's not great. It's not the worst, but it's definitely one of my least favorite fights in this game. trying to think of doing like a really slow kind of protective one. We could... I haven't been able to do the really busto Tide Runner Riggs get strafe thing. Which seems like it'd be a lot of fun. Sure, let's try this. Let's grab some books. Awkward. I'm gonna grab Scramble here, actually. Nice to just be able to move when I want it in a minute. I do not really want to go that direction. Shield Surge does nothing, though. I'll use the evasion. Or we'll hit Anchor and be fine. Hell yeah. Sure. Oh, we got that extra damage done. Hey, nice and easy. Mining Drill, Meteor, Stun Shot. Mining Drill is fine. Not amazing. I'm just gonna skip all those. Well, that's a little awkward. God, the worst thing. So I play Anchor, move, and then I can't play Scramble to move for free again. Kind of awkward. I feel like I just unpolished Crystal. Right, forgot that would actually work. I was going to use my actual evasion to get out of the way, but this is okay too. Oh fuck, great, it gets payback too. There's so many... It's kind of neat in counter design, but there's a lot of effects on this boss. Sorry, fight. It's not a boss. God, I always forget that this is not a boss. setup for another turn. Quick thinking. Not bad. Another mage hand. I like drawing cards, what can I say? Ah, it's sports. Sure. We always stop for sports. Is that new, or am I just an idiot? It could be that I'm an idiot. Very willing to acknowledge that. It must give you an evade every turn. It would make sense. I just don't remember that. Oh, fuck. Good news, we can do this. And then move out of the way. I'm wondering about just making it move to the left. Because then we can just do that. I think that's the smarter thing to do this. Shoot again, and then I can just move for free. Okay. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Nice and easy. This is one of the coolest encounters. This one's a neat one. Hey, you got a trophy? Perpetual motion device. Whenever you have no cards, draw a card. Be pretty neat. I'd have loved that with the wave beam thing we were trying to do. The thing that I've really noticed playing so much of this game recently is that it is really hard, it seems, to get into... I don't know, it feels like it's really hard to get into different builds. You just need dodge. Dodge is like the only thing you want. I've been trying to do some shield stuff. Man, it's really hard to make the shield stuff work in comparison to just moving out of the way. Having, like, hard limits on your shields, I get why they're doing it, but man, it just makes dodging so much better. Like, it's hard to make shields good in this game. Really, really difficult. Getting those extra shields there is kind of nice, though. I'll say. Oh, that was the worst! Oh! Sick. I'm actually just gonna do this. Could play the anchor, but it is really hard to beat 0 damage taken, yeah. And also being able to move into position, yeah. But it makes a lot of characters feel really useless or bad. Like, Dizzy's just nowhere near as good as, like, Riggs. Riggs having both attack and a lot of movement stuff makes Riggs unbelievably busto in comparison. Just does not feel like playing the same game. It's so much harder to win with Dizzy. At least in my experience. It's too bad, because I like Dizzy as a character, but Dizzy feels so useless. Awkward. I guess I'll just do this. Set up for next turn. Mitosis is one of the really good ways to use the shield, though. I can definitely see doing that. Yeah, I'll Mitosis. Why not? What are salutations? Thanks, Riggs. So with things like quick thinking, getting zeros would be really nice. So like a 0 basic dodge would be good. I think I'm okay with that. Feels really basic, but I think that's really strong. I don't think I want to play the Crystal Shard. I'm gonna be honest. Well, that's not the best. So I probably needed to stay here anyway. Like, I'm gonna take 3 damage no matter what. Hey, Cowcane, good to see you. I'm gonna set this up. I'd like to play Mage Hand. Actually, I guess we could now. Since we're anchored. I guess since I'm in that mood or something, I just thinking about like another thing about this game that like it's a really cool game, don't get me wrong. But having played it just a lot recently, and like again, 2 months straight now, it does feel like a lot of the cards, and maybe it's just me, like maybe I need to break out of comfort zone or something, but there are so many cards that just, like, I will never play. I don't seem to have a lot of... And I mean, I guess that goes with the evasion thing. That evasion is so much more powerful than a lot of other options for defense. That, like... I don't know, I just don't feel like there's a lot of variety in the decks that I build. And I don't tend to take a lot of cards. Like, very, very few. Way less than something like Slay the Spire. Interesting. I'll gain 2 shield. What is the difference there? Because, like, even these, which are, I think, better than shield, because you can just block an entire hit by throwing out, like, a rock out of your missile launcher bay. Even those are way, way, way worse than just moving. Because most of the time, like a lot of the times, you end up with like something in front where they'll start colliding with each other. I don't know. There's something about it that's just like, evasion feels so good compared to everything else. It's just hard to do anything else. That is a complaint that I had about Slay too, especially as you got to the harder levels, is that like realistically the number of decks that you could actually play as you went to harder difficulties narrowed considerably. There's a lot of stuff that just does not work on harder difficulties and things like Slay. And this, I guess, just suffers from the same problem. But it feels weirdly narrower despite having all these extra characters and, like, being able to mix and match them. Bloodstone Bolt is really neat. We do have the draw. Actually, yeah, we want zeros. I'll grab Bloodstone. So I can remove 2 cards at Repair Yards, which it is early, so that's kind of useful. Like, what are we even trying to remove, though? Block Shot, maybe? Maybe Basic Shot? This can be advantageous, but not always. I guess we'll go with this. They're pretty minor, both of those ones. Guys, looking for a fight? Always. Thanks, Drake. As much as I'd love to deal 3 here. I don't really want to take damage either. Now we have a lot of shards, which is nice. Block again. Neat thought, not happening. I ain't gonna leave this. We're not gonna be able to move over far enough unless I use all of my evasion, which is a bad idea. Could have Bloodstoned Bolt to kill, but then I'd be taking damage, and I don't want any of that. Simple and clean. Okay, Pulse Barrier to give us more block. So expensive is the problem. It's neat, but again, oof. Oof. I'm okay with that. Shard Enchanter. First time we play a Crystal Shard to get a temporary shield. Let's go on Armored Missile, babe. That's really good. I'm Books. Thanks, Books. Hey! C. Jacob! Welcome, welcome. Good to see all you cool raiders. How you doing tonight? I imagine you were playing a little Cobalt Core. Because I apologize if I've met you before, but I don't remember you. So I'm guessing that that's the common denominator here. Welcome y'all. I'm Ilian. This is our community night. Every Friday, we do votes for a roguelike that we'll play for 2 weeks, because I have like 100 and some. Hell yeah, welcome, welcome. So what were you up to tonight? Yeah, I love this game. Were you playing this tonight? It's real good. Like I said, we do this every 2 weeks there's a vote. We do a game for 2 weeks as a roguelike. We have a large collection of them. And tomorrow we're going to be doing a Rogues Day stream. We do the Fridays to try and catch up on ones that we don't normally get as much time on, because tomorrow we'll be doing this. Where we'll have, like, main quests and side quests, so like a main goal and a secondary goal, and then betting on whether or not I can make them, and we'll do 3 random roguelikes that people get to vote on. Stuff like that. Got a whole little show. But welcome. Hopefully you had a good night. And yeah, we're just finishing off the memories in this game. We've gotten a lot of them. We need Dizzy, Max, and was it Perry was the last one? We needed a couple on? No, I don't think it was. Who else was it? Was it Drake? Might have been Drake. Yeah, it was Drake, I think. Oh, I've heard of Atomic Crops. I've heard of Atomic Crops. Oh, it's a shoot. Okay, it's a shooter one. Gotcha. So little. I was gonna say, is it Vampire Survivors?
Very
but
nice.
No, interesting. Harvest Moon, but you have to shoot everything. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I see that. Huh. You farm and dodge bullets often at the same time. That's really good. Thank you very much for the follow, by the way, too. Appreciate it. Mitosis A is really nice. I want more zeros, though, because of the quick thinking kind of plan we got here. And we got the quick draw to start, too. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm gonna wishlist that. There is another one that somebody was mentioning recently. Our good friend Shake the Box, another roguelike streamer, talking about Ember Word. Probably follow that one. Where it's like a tower defense, but you have to like build the map. It's really interesting. It looks neat. I gotta say, I am also a weird sucker for tower defense games. Loop Hero. I've played Loop Hero a lot, yeah. That one's weird. I like it. I still have it in my roguelike list, but realistically, is it a roguelike? Not really. It's a very cool game. Like, it is easily one of my favorite games from that year. Yeah. No, oh, I know Loop Hero. Yeah. No, this one looks very different than Loop Hero and much more actual roguelike and tower defense, not like Loop Hero is its own thing. For sure. One of the coolest things about Loop Hero. Just how unique it is. Can take the 1 damage. That draw loop is getting pretty good. Loop Hero also is like very weirdly philosophical in like a great way. How much have I played of this? A lot. We're just finishing up the last memories of this. like it. It is a very interesting game. I think that it's good. It has a lot of really strong points. Its biggest weakness is the weakness of a million games like this, which it is so incredibly married to Slay the Spire style mechanics that it's kind of a downside. Slay the Spire was an incredible game, but there's other ways to design stuff, and sometimes that happens. It is a very saturated genre, yeah. Part of that's my own fault. I have played a lot of these kinds of games. We have a million evasion. Why don't I just move? If I draw shot, we can hit the other crystal again. Dang it. And if I did, then I can Bloodstone Bolt. This is fine. Yeah, like, I've been a very big card game player for a long time, so that's probably part of my issue with these kinds of games. Just that I've done so many of these. But it's a really cool one of them. It has, the biggest things that it has, like, for strengths, is it has an incredible aesthetic and characters. Like, there's really good stuff in this game, for sure. Really, really strong design work in this game. Oof, okay. A little scary. Like, I need a Crystal Shard or any attack. It's probably fine. Yeah, music, aesthetic, the characters, like, all that stuff is fantastic in this game. I guess that at some point, since we have it, here, I think that should show the whole list. God, there's probably ones that I need to add on here, aren't there? We're at exactly 99 on here right now, but I think that there's some more that I need to add. Maybe not. We did add Ballionaire and stuff, and Dungeon Crawler. That might be everything then. Those are all of my roguelikes that I currently have. And I'm doing on Rogues Days. Some of them are a little bit of a stretch. Super Amazing Wagon Adventure is a roguelike, leave me alone. But with all of these games, I'll have to do a ranking at some point, I guess, shouldn't I? We've played so much of all of them. This one would definitely be... I don't know. I feel like this one would be above middle of the pack, but it's hard to say. There's a lot of really good games in here. Gaining Shard every turn is great. We do have that Bloodstone Bolt, but it's so expensive. I don't really have anything else using it right now. I do like Think Twice. Discard your hand, draw 3 cards. I'm gonna do that, considering all the zeros that we're getting. This one fell off for you a fair bit once you'd finished the story. That said, finishing the story is a good time. Yeah, I definitely feel that, because it's... We talked about some of the, like... I don't want to say lack of depth, but that, like, it runs out of it eventually, to a certain extent. Compared to some other games that are roguelike deck builders like this. I'm actually trying to think of what my high watermark for roguelike deck builders is. Like, Balattro's up there, but it's not a roguelike deck builder in the same way. Like, more Slay the Spire likes, I guess. Yeah, it's a disservice to compare it to Slay the Spire exactly, for sure, Betamax. Yeah. Griftland, yeah, Griftlands might be the best one. Yeah, real talk, I always forget about Griftlands, and Griftlands is maybe the best roguelike deck builder that I've ever played. Griftlands is so damn good. That game is fantastic. And I'm even, the funny thing is I'm a Don't Starve hater. Like, I don't love Klei necessarily that much as a game studio. Although, the one thing I will say about Klei as a studio is that every single time that they release a game, they, like, really go for it. And whatever they're doing, like, it might not be my style of game, but god damn do they know what they're going for, and do they nail it. Maybe I haven't played it enough to see the Infinites every run, although I've definitely had some very broken bullshit in Griftlands. Like, I'm wondering about simplicity. Removing stuffs that were just all zeros and we're just shredding through the deck seems pretty good to me. Genesis is really neat, but I do have a really hard time not grabbing Genesis, to be fair. It's so sick. It's so good. But I think this is the way to go. I mean, I can't delete too much block. Like, I'm honestly thinking I get rid of Scramble, which is weird. And we just grab every zero that we can find. If we can get, like, a Momentum as other block, that'd be great. Uh-oh. We have a problem. Batten the hatches. We have the boy. Go ahead. Go ahead. Come on. Come on, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, what do you see?
Come on. Come on. Don't look at her. I know she walked past, but you can just... You can't hit me and then to try and get up and then not come up here. There you go. Okay. Thank you. That's very nice. Yeah, Griftlands is one of the best ones. Trying to think of other ones that, like, I really, really loved. I think Monster Train is really solid. I think I like Monster Train. Like, I think I might like Monster Train more than Slay the Spire. The funny thing is that I think that, like, the best Slay the Spire-like for me is Slice and Dice, which is not at all Slay the Spire. It's not even close. It doesn't even use cards. But also, like, there's something about it that it has the feel of that loop, in a way. The way that you, like, build combos and stuff. And, like, God, that game is so good. That one is almost certainly, like, I mean, at a glance, looking over this list, it's got to be at least top 10 out of the 100 roguelikes that we have on this list. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up top 5 or top 3. Like, it is up there. That game is so goddamn good. Oh, buddy. Sucks that ended up on the end. Oh well. You know, I'm gonna just take the 3. It's okay. I should have moved that differently. I kind of screwed it up, but it's alright. What are you doing? I think you already got food, so you shouldn't be looking like you're trying to get some. Yeah? Thank you. Seems to be fine. Wow, yeah, we're just drawing quick thinkings off of quick thinkings. This is what we want to be doing. Awkward. So move over 1. Move over 1 again. I sometimes wish there was like a grid that you could pop up to see how far away you are. It's tough to count out sometimes. Yeah, that won't be enough. Going in the wrong way. You think the roguelike deck builder format is strong enough that even like C+ examples are still pretty engaging games? Yep, yeah. There's lots of them that are, I won't disagree with that, for sure. Me saying, like, what's my absolute favorite roguelike deck builder is not saying that, like, oh, well, you know, half of these are bad. Just, this is my favorite. Oh. Well, as much as I was on this zero cost, go fast deck kind of thing, yeah, then there's Strafe. Then there's just Strafe. Oh, fire every time I move, huh? An extra planar beam, me. What do you value most? Damage, sure. Could go for a lot of artifacts. I really need to upgrade Strafe, though. Currently cannot play it. Which does seem like a bit of an issue. Yeah, Hello, T-Jabs. Good to see you. And I think we just leave Think Twice for now. Oh man, Strafe always being on the right side or left side or something is bad for me though. That's unfortunate. Get a block. I should have thought this through better. Because I am taking damage here. And I didn't necessarily need to. That's alright. More zero costs, huh? This deck is very silly. How do you tell the extra dimensional being that you value card draw? I feel like our deck has enough currently. I would really love these. Actually, it's only one extra because I can't get to that one then, huh? Okay, that's not too bad. Wow, not even a friendly hello. Missiles, please. Help the Toad enter combat. Oh man. I've never actually picked to not help Soggins. I guess we'll help the boy. I suppose. Why would I not help Soggins? Because it would be funny. And also, fuck Soggins. He's a bastard. He's such a little shit later on. That's pretty fun to do. I'm wondering if I should just get rid of Think Twice right now. Probably not. I don't really. There we go. I don't really want to shoot you, sir, but also I need to stop that Seeker. I can deal you extra damage. Okay, yeah, maybe that's not actually the best plan, huh? Fair enough. Oh, right. I thought I was out of... I had moved over. Thought I was far enough away from him that I wasn't going to shoot him. Sorry, Soggins. Listen, you just gotta take a little bit sometimes, alright? god. A little adversity goes a long way, you know? That sucks. I should have drawn that first. He'll manage. He can tank it. He's fine. It's cool. Hey, I'm alive. I can't thank you enough, so I won't. See? I do love that it's like, I do wish they'd said this unlabeled USB stick. Because that's more accurate. But still real good. Kinda like the random artifact. I don't need a seeker. I don't need missile malware. It's neat. I don't really need it. You know, it's fine. You weren't using that anyway. Nobody's using it. It fucking blows. Dang. We already got the simplicity, so we really do not need your move 2. I will, however, upgrade Strafe. Oh my god. Well, that caffeine rush is gonna give us a lot of movement. This seems pretty busto for a run, honestly. Let's block both of those. Armor. Awkward. The mines might be a problem. Maybe. We'll work it out. It sucks this thing gets armor. Strafe is very medium against this. My god, we'd have absolutely demolished most other things by now. Interesting. It's not super helpful. This is a really awkward fight. These are 2 damage, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll just take it. Fuck, I totally forgot. You'd think that I'd remember, considering it just happened, but you know. Move over one, shoot that. Technically, I could do that. Right, it also armors again. So there's actually not much point in doing that. Basic shot just does nothing. The one thing I can do is do that, get out of the way entirely. That makes the most sense. Whew. Okay. Obnoxious. Strafe still does okay if you hit every section of the ship. As it turns out, yes. I am really interested in Momentum B, actually. Momentum A would have been way better. But if I have to take a Momentum, I think that's the one that I'm probably okay with that. We need a way to keep powering up Mitosis, and we've got very little block left in the deck. It's just Shield Surge and Mage Hand. I'd like to remove Shield Surge. The other reason for Momentum. Any card to draw. Has to be a 0 though. Yeah. That was stupid of me. Like, right, I'm gonna shoot it, and that's actually an issue. Oops. I'd like to just leave, thank you. Shield Surge, Crystal. I need to get that Crystal going. Oof. Awkward. Right. I mean, technically I could think twice. I'm fine just waiting. Doing a lot of giving us visions. I don't love that. Stop this. How does this one? Every time you discard. Right, okay. I mean, that's not even, like, me complaining, I just should have thought of it. It's fine. It's not like we're taking any real damage yet. Although this is getting kinda bad. Oh, thank God. Holy shit. This thing really concentrated on that this time. Is there some kind of pattern to that? Is it just fully random and we just got really bad luck for what we're building? Or does it, like, know? Considering going here... Right, I could just do that. Ugh. A lot of visions. Hey, Piran, good to see you. Draw shots are neat. I think we have enough, though. We don't really need a lot of them. Okay, having a crystal shard on the first turn of combat is pretty good. Just another 0 cost that we can kind of use to shuffle around. Shard Enchanter to help with our block isn't terrible either, though. I think I'm okay with Grimoire. Hail and well met! Now what are we upgrading? There's a lot of good options. Mitosis A is nice. Like, honestly, Pulse Barrier A is not terrible. Let's make another 0 cost. Selective Memory to draw extra cards. Some real good options. Think Twice B might actually be the thing. If I could remove 2 cards, like getting rid of Shield Surge would actually be okay. Would there be something else to get rid of? I don't think there is the thing. Like, maybe Draw Shot, maybe, at that point. Because then just everything in our deck is, like, free or exhaust, and it just gets stupid. I think it's better to upgrade, though. I'm gonna do Think Twice Beam. Evil Rigs! I stand every loop floating in space by myself. I can see the cobalt in the distance, but it doesn't respond. Then I call this derelict dreadnought with an override radio frequency. It took several hundred loops to figure out the password, but now this is my ship. Wow. I start my loops with coffee. Okay, listen, stop. I also start my loops with a nice, refreshing coffee. Good choice. I want to get Pulse Barrier up. Really want to move that direction, though. Let's do this. That'll work. Currently taking 5 damage. Ooh. Don't love that. This is fine, though. Come on, where's my strafe, anyway? There it is. Good turn. Great time to get it. This is a really good track, yeah. It's actually not a bad time to get it. Although it would have been nice to be able to play the anchor. I'm a dummy. I might just die here. I fucked up real bad. I'm definitely dead. Whoops. Hey, Tem. I just did a very, very dumb move for no reason. Totally forgot the anchor. We did so well throughout the whole time, and I was doing a really good job of dodging stuff and thinking about it, and then I just immediately dropped it all, got excited and went, whoop! Dang. Well, that's okay. We have more time tonight, and because chat keeps voting it in, and this is the 4th or 5th win that it's had consecutively, we've done 8 weeks worth of Cobalt Core. We're going to be doing more again next week, so, you know, we'll definitely be able to get through all these memories, no question. And probably keep playing it for quite a while afterwards with the way people are voting for it.
Very nice.
It's lovely to see you, Tem. It's been a while since I've eternaled. Oh, Abandoned Run. I mean, I feel like I was doing a really good job of just, like, casually using the dodge back and forth, and then I just, whoop, out of nowhere forgot once, and one time is enough in this game. Aw, thanks, Tem. Lovely to see you. So we need Dizzy, Drake, Max. Sure. We even got the strafe that I wanted to do a really broken run, and then I fucked up. Don't need those basic shots. This is a very annoying fight. I don't really want to exhaust that, but... Alright, it'll just move me back anyway. That's fine. I need to deal damage to this thing. It's probably the worst early fight for this ship. Or for a lot of ships, honestly. I do not have a lot of cards in my deck that do damage right now, no. That is certainly part of the issue. Which is my own fault. I did remove some shots. This thing is really obnoxious for that. It blocks really well. We're all exhausted. We're in about a min deploying away Shield Surge. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tide Runner, please. Fucking die. Oh, thank God. Okay. Woo. That's why Drake is the best. Wanted to do the payback run, but I don't think Tide Runner is the ship to do it with, considering... Also, honestly, shields are so weak in this game. They're just so weak. Taking damage like that is just kind of terrible. I'm just going to skip all those. Okay, lots of elites, lots of extra repair yards down here. Let's go down south. Well, this is funny. Hey, Grim EDM, good to see you. How well y'all this evening? You don't know this game, but you love Battletech and Caves of Cuds, so you like my taste. Let's see. This is Cobalt Core. It is a roguelike deck builder. So every Friday, we do polls every 2 weeks for Roguelike Day on Friday. We do a big roguelike show with a bunch of random games tomorrow on the Saturdays. But on Fridays, to try and catch up on games that we haven't played as much, the chat might want to see more, because I have this as a list of roguelikes that I have currently. Then on the Fridays, we do just like a stream of one game, and there's a vote in the Discord every 2 weeks for what it'll be. This game has currently won the last, 4 or 5 votes, so it's I think this is our 7th week of it? I think it's 7 weeks. It might be 9. People have really, 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 really wanted to see this a lot all of a sudden. Okay, it doesn't have payback anymore. And yeah, this game's really neat. It's very, like I said, it's very Slay the Spire coded. Okay, so if we reroll, but it's got this movement mechanic also that's a big thing. This ship is a little bit of a headache in that you have, immediately after playing the left or right card, you move that direction. But then it also has this. move over 1. This is gonna hit us for 2. That'll hit us for 2. Get the block. Okay. This is fine. Blocker burnout. Remove maximum shield capacity. Nope. Not really feeling that. I do like momentum a lot, though. Yeah, I don't remember Brutal Orchestra. I've heard the name. You saying it is ringing bells, but I haven't seen it. I never played that one. That was a mistake. I actually don't want to move. I'm just gonna do that. Take it off my temporary shield. Okay. I was thinking that I could draw shot, hit it once, and just tank some more damage, but yeah. And I'll take the 3. Oh no, that is 3 already. Ugh. Okay. Can't take it in my weak spot then. I fucked that up. That is my dang. I don't know any of those games, but that sounds cool. I mean, I'll take a look at it at some point. I like my roguelikes. The only thing that I've been a bit sad about is not playing enough CUD on stream recently. Nobody actually wants, for whatever reason, nobody in the community votes for Caves of CUD. Nobody wants to see Caves of CUD played. But that's okay. I've made some days for myself anyway to do it because I'm just gonna do it because I want to. And it'll just be my own little treat game for myself. I think CUD will probably end up being in my, like, top 5 favorite roguelikes ever. That game is so cool. Basic premise is that you've died, woken up in purgatory, and you're told by a demon the man who killed you will be arriving. It's your favorite game of last year? Yeah, easily for me. You're told by a demon the man who killed you will be arriving soon, and it's your chance to cross purgatory and take your pointless revenge on him. Huh. Oh, inspired by Hieronymus Bosch. Oh, I know about that, yeah. Your main resource in combat is pigment. Gained mainly by beating it out of the enemies. Huh. You don't not want to see it, you just don't understand it. That is extremely fair for CUD. Hey, not wanting to see it and not understanding it are kind of the same, and that's a good reason to not want to see it. Yo, Zomba! Welcome, welcome.
Okay, let's ride.
I love to see the boss,
Me?
California
Well,
themselves.
I'm the boss, California.
Nah. More practice, huh? I'm okay with that. Bye. I do love their little comments on some of these things, too. You didn't understand Kizuka until someone explained to me the same structure as the early Elder Scrolls game, just with procedural maps. Yeah, kind of. I know, admin to play the anchor is weird. I haven't done it because I'm worried. Sometimes you don't want to move. Sometimes I like where I'm at. Really need more damage against Drake here. Sadly, I am going to have to take damage, because that heat's going to get me. Pull up the anchor! And I cannot kill them. Fuck. That's unfortunate. Whew, okay. I mean, we got it again. There's not a... It doesn't feel like there's a lot of rare cards in the game. Oh, Charge Beam's also kind of cool, actually. That'd have been neat for our last run, too. But I gotta grab that. Does cap at 3 damage a turn. I'm gonna Armored Bay. Let's pick the Bay. Love Bay. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to actually go to the bathroom real quick. So, thanks for being here so far. Really do appreciate it. If you like the stream, those follows mean a lot. You know, check out the podcast. Thanks to people that did follow, that rated over. Some of the cool older people that I haven't seen in a while. All that jazz. I'll see you momentarily. Oh, sorry about that. Really apologize for how long that took. I got kind of dragged away from some real life stuff, but we're good to go. Charge beam plus that attack that causes brittle, swoon. Yeah, there's some cool stuff. 3 damage would be my biggest turn this run. Yeah! Hey, it's early. Love being good to go. Alright. First attack each turn is a stun, or it's after the second attack. How would you like to be brought in, dead or alive? No. I do like Jumbo a lot, he's great. Just tank it, seems pretty good. Yeah, we can use one movement there. We've got a lot of evasion still. Well, I'm only taking one. We can just block shot. A ton of damage. We just kill here, right? Give him the wiggle. The move. Like, moving one further doesn't actually let us strafe as far as I know, but maybe I'm wrong. Also, having to move 2 ends up in some really awkward positions, actually. I think I'd rather just leave it. Seems real easy for us to find a brittle part. Strafe works real well with that, because we're just going to hit every part of them. My missiles, they're going backwards! If you just restart the missile console in safe mode, never mind, forget it. Yeah, it doesn't give you extra ones. I kind of figured, but... Sadly, I can't really play Strafe, or we're going to just shoot Soggins a lot. Theoretically, you move one, then play Fleetfoot. In actuality, it's hard to play properly. Yeah, exactly. Thank you! Oh my god, he actually finally moved. Man, he is not helping us this time. My man. I know that you're firing your missiles backwards, but you know that you can, like, move out of the way of them, right? I could stun Soggin's retreat intent, that's true. I don't know why I'd want to do that, but it would be funny. Well, I actually can't this turn because of the way that it works. Can't thank you enough, so I won't. Really? Do fucking love this. I kinda love this shithead. Yeah. Alright. Fair. That's not at all the one that we want, but it's out of the pool at least. Shield memory is such a curse. Shield is just so incredibly weak in this game. I think I'd still want to be drawing the basic dodges. Shield is weak until you don't have enough of it. I mean, I guess, but realistically, that's just that you don't have enough evasion, too, or other ways to block. That's unfortunate timing. I'm taking 2. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not saying that shield is useless. It's just that when you compare it to, like, anything else in the game, for, like, ways to mitigate damage and stuff, it's not close. It's not even vaguely close. Could use the block shot and then admin deploy away the anchor. I actually think that's not a bad idea here. Give him the wiggle. Yeah, it's just that, like, there's a bunch of different things that you can do for defense in the game, right? Or at least, like, there's 3 main things you can do, which is throw something into the middle row, like geodes or rocks, or even missiles, right? Something that can just tank a hit. Then there's block itself, like actually just having shield. And then last is just dodging. And it's definitely like dodge, and then probably like throwing something to the middle row is second, and this is just a distant third. Like shield just... So many of the ships don't have enough maximum shield to stop anything. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way the game works. It's the way it feels anyway. This thing's super good for us. I mean, I know that we lose half of our health, but... God, and we have an armored bay already? Oh, there's just no ship left. We're just a cannon almost at that point. That being said, I can also just guarantee that we always have strafe. Like, starting every fight with strafe in hand and an extra energy is also just super disgusting. But it is pretty hard to give up just losing the cockpit. I guess I'm gonna do that. Like, look at how little there is to hit. We have 3 slots, and one of them is armored. Yeah, an empty cockpit in the Jupiter is also really good. I love that we just get the stun there. Strafe with the stun charge is really nice. Anyway, tough one. That's pretty good. Sure. Oh, right, I don't automatically get a shot. Fuck. I didn't start with strafe. I don't just have it. No! 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 Why you do this to me? Dang. Sure. Let's make momentum better later. Oh my god. Please. Oh man. Wow. That's... Okay. Thankfully, we have admin deploy. What are the odds? Not great, but it is me, so you never know. I am well known for having very good odds in card games. We have a bit of dodge, yeah. Give him the wiggle! We built it up over long enough. Ah, hello again. It is, of course, me, your old friend Dracula. That's my Dracula voice. Yep. Some vampiric dark arts. Uh-huh. I don't think that's a thing that we want, to be honest. Definitely do not want to lose 60% of my hull. Good talk, Drag. Have a good one. It is tempting to go admin deploy B. And then we can actually play fucking strafe. Scramble being cheaper is nice too, I can just pick it. It is nice to be able to exhaust some things though. It'd let me more reliably ditch the anchor. No, it wouldn't. It doesn't exhaust anymore on this one. That's the downside in a way. It's an upside in a lot of decks, but it's a downside a bit here. Evasive Shot B is pretty cool. I mean, it exhausts, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm alright with that. I could really use Grazer Beam. Getting damage for every time that we miss a shot, so good right now. Guess I probably could have gotten the kill there, huh? I do like Think Twice. Hey, Blue-Eyed, welcome, welcome. Kinda wish that I'd upgraded some of these to zeros. Is there anything else that zeros out? Oh, admin deploy A. Yeah, could do that. Back from local board game night. Hell yeah. Hopefully you had fun. And yes, what did you play? Hey, did I mention something about this? I feel like I mentioned something about this one. Do I want something to not exhaust? Think Twice not exhausting, actually. Does that'd probably carry across to Think Twice A, right? Yeah, I could make it so that Strafe doesn't. Grounded Red Dragon in, you lost. And a few attempts at the crew, we lost. Fair enough, fair enough. I haven't played the crew. Did you do Red Dragon in the canonical way? You know, i.e. taking shots? I think that Strafe is not actually a good option here, yeah. Like you said, it'd be so bad in actuality, but it is funny. That being said, we are trying to get the story points done. I would like to win. Alright, so it took me a moment to find it, but Dracula in Space reminded you of this hilariously bad clip of Coolio as a vampire on a space station. Coolio proves the acting classes are worth it on YouTube. It's vaguely innocent, but not so bad that it's taken off of YouTube. I will take a look at that later, Grim. You're allowed to link it here too, by the way. I do not have any kind of a ban on links. Here's the way that I enforce link bans and stuff. So my chat is really small, right? There was a time when we had more people, but even when we got the most people on average, when we had like, for a couple months, average of like 1,000 or whatever, back in 2019, you can still, even at that point, I could police it without mods. Like, I could just ban people in my chat pretty easily. It wasn't that fast. So, my thought process is basically this. Why would I make it so that my chat has a worse time of, like... There we go. Like, I don't want everything to work worse for my chat. Oh no, Anchor! Ah, I'd rather just make sure that everybody's able to use the cool tools on the internet, right? And then if the link is bad, if you just put up a scam link or you're spamming stuff that I don't want, then I'll just ban you. Like, it's very simple. I think that there's a lot of new people to streaming, and not even just new people, but like, you get stuck in certain ways of thinking, and there's a lot of the idea that like, you see bigger streamers, like really big streamers, will have those kinds of bans, and nobody will actually think like, okay, but why do they have them? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of thought sometimes about, does this make sense for my community? I'm not trying to call out anybody in particular there. It's something that I'm sure I have my own things that I do that it's like, wait, why would you do that? That doesn't work for your community. But it's definitely a thing that people need to look at more a lot of the time. Because, like, people just have, like, bots that just auto-ban links when they have 3 people in their chat, and it's like, wait, why? Like, well, can you not? You can just remove that. It's cool. Like, if it's bad, you can just get rid of it. It's cool. It's fine. I certainly do not mind people, like, linking to YouTube and stuff for cool videos. That's more than okay. Yeah, I put the Max artifact, the safety lock, on Think Twice. You're good, Tim. So, maybe it's just me, but every time that I play Riggs, I'm like, God, Riggs is just so much more busted than everybody else. I don't want to get rid of Steel's Shield Surge. I don't mind that. We've got momentum. It's cool. But Bad Movie Clips is also like very, very much my jam. Because if you don't know, I have a podcast about watching bad movies called Rough Cuts. Specifically, we watch bad dog movies. We just had this wonderful werewolf movie that... It does have a graphic media labeling, so, you know, be aware of that. But here, alright, as long as you're not children and, you know, it's cool to, you know, look away if you're a child. At this very graphic media. It's also graphic. Hey, look, that's graphics. This kills me every time. It's so good. This movie was so fucking fun to watch. Like, honestly, super goddamn good. Super, super good. There's so much to it. It is extremely an exploitation flick, though. That was, oh god, Dark Wolf, which really feels like a show that's on its, like, 5th season on the CW. Not to insult the CW, but I'm gonna insult the CW a bit. It just has that energy. We get to stun that. And then I could just move back over anyway. Fuck. Got caught mashing. Oops. Well, didn't mean to pick that up, but I'm sure we'll be fine. I don't think I want to exhaust Think Twice, since I just got rid of that ability. Huh. But I can't play it without getting rid of the admin of That's an interesting problem. That transformation was something from a 2005 Doom clone. I've seen a lot worse effects than that too, by the way. So much worse. Oh man. That one was just particularly funny. It was extra good because the actual costume, Boix, my co-host, checked it out afterwards. But the costume itself was a gorilla suit that they, like, slightly modified. So when he goes back to the costume, you can often see these, like, really weird, big, hairy arms, and it's like, huh, well, that's, like, a strange effect for a werewolf. So he looked it up and was like, oh yeah, no, that's what it is. Oh, we're so close! There we go. Easy. Acid cannon's neat. Hand cannon, also kinda neat. Don't need any of them. Admin deploy, maybe. I don't really need 2 of them, though. Meowdy. You never watch bad movies, but you love the short clips. There's... yeah, I don't know. The thing that I don't like making fun of bad movies, necessarily. What I like to do, and kind of what we like on that podcast more than anything, is that it's not it's not fun to watch a terrible movie, which is why, like, I actually am not a fan of a lot of the kind of traditional ones that people watch. Like, The Room is boring. It's boring and mean, and, like, it's terrible, but that's not interesting. The movies that I like watching that are bad are ones that are absolutely action-packed, full of unbelievable bullshit that you're just constantly sitting there with your jaw on the floor going, what the fuck is going on? Like, for example, The Bracelet of Bordeaux, a movie where a small child uncovers the fact that her grandma was a member of the French Resistance and finds a Nazi superweapon in her attic. Which immediately, when she puts it on, there is a scene that I cannot show you. I just can't. Where she puts it on, she's like, oh, look, there's like this cool bracelet, and puts it on. And then they like have her start like flashbacking to like Hitler rallies, and she starts like saluting. And her grandma's like, whoa, no, like finds her in the middle of it and is like, oh my god, don't do that. And it's just... And then she goes around and, like, uses it to make the villains of the movie, which are two groups. The Italian Mafia, who operate a steamboat in Louisiana for their dog stealing operation. Is it a kids movie? Yes. Yes, yep. And then, that is correct. Yeah. Hey, Hamlin, good to see you. The mafia that is on a steamboat, and the other group, which is the punks that you mentioned, which are, oh my god, the punks are amazing. The kids of some of the mafia people that are also trying to steal dogs now because they think that they want to muscle in on the mob. It's nuts. It's so goddamn good. It's very, very, very weird. And it's like, I love that they just go like, oh, they help solve the crime and administer justice with the help of a magical bracelet. Nobody mentions that it's a magical bracelet owned by Hitler. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's such a weird movie. Good to see you, Hamlin Price. You came in at a cool time. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. What are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're having a good time. I don't think that's my favorite of the really weird movies, but it's like a good example of that. It's a good example of just like weird bullshit out of nowhere. Like, I love uncovering little weird lore about that. Oh, right, you were going through the Might and Magic. Listen, I'm extremely Might and Magic coded. M&M for me is that. MM is always Might and Magic. It has to be. I have my diploma right here from Might and Magic University. Okay? I need to print the other ones and frame them still, too. Hi? What's this? I'm gonna have to redo my work in Might and Magic. Might and Magic. Holy shit. Mega Man X2. Because apparently I beat a stage without fighting one of the hunters. Oof. Leaving you with just 2 pieces 0. Dang. Is that a thing that the game lets you print? It's not a thing that the game lets you print. It's a thing that the game prompts you to print at the end of it. As a, like, God, what file is it, too? It's like a PFD or something. Like, it's not a PDF. It's like, or a PIP. It's a very weird old image format for Might and Magic 6 anyways. I don't remember the 7 and 8's version of it. But yes, no, like, when you finish, it gives you, it's like, hey, would you like to print it out so that you can, like, congratulations, and it shows your group, and then it tells you, like, you know, your valiant efforts and stuff and heroic deeds have saved the kingdom from the scourge of devils and fanatical conspirators. With the fall of their alien masters, the priests of the Temple of Ba scattered to the wind, leaving their followers to wonder at their absence. and the rest of Enroth to rejoice for the restoration of peace and order. Time-saving Enroth. It'll tell you how long you spent in game. 6 years, 7 months, and 19 days. And then it has your score underneath that. Don't worry about it taking me 6 years to beat it. It had absolutely nothing about me abandoning a child in a circus. Absolutely nothing to do with that. Grimmeth knows. Jesus Christ, Nikolai just will not come back from the fucking circus. Stupid shitty child. Could just grab Strafe. Sure. Kinda okay with that. I do have 2 more moves, so I can do that. And I can just tank this one. I'll save that last move. Yeah, so in Might... Should I explain the joke? In Might and Magic 6, in particular, there is a prince who runs away to join the circus, and you have to get him back from the circus. But the circus moves, so you can, like, constantly try to, like, find out where the circus is and just keep missing it over and over. And you might do that for several years. If you're good at the game. You know, as a good thing, if you're good at it. God, the stun calibration with the movement of Strafe is so good in this. Like, man, that is wildly fucked up. So rude, not letting the prince live out his dreams. Don't worry, in Might and Magic 9 he comes back as an adult, and we let him join the circus then. So it's cool. He got there eventually. Kind of messes up me trying to stun that. Not a big deal, but you know. Can we just find the brittle spot? There we go. I think that this Strafe build is pretty good. If I actually remember to do it, it's very nice. Ooh, gain evade every turn, huh? Huh. Ace B would have been amazing. I don't hate Ace A, though. But no, unironically, like, no joke, Might and Magic is, like, 6, 7, and 8, especially, are some of my favorite RPGs of all time. They're so fucking good. They're so funny. Like, abandoning a child in a circus for 4 years because you just can't find the circus sounds frustrating, but it's actually just hilarious. Those games are comedy gold mines, and I'd say mostly intentionally. They're very cheesy and fun, and they're just great. They're so good. Yo, Propokanoob, good morning. I don't know why I thought about this when I saw you specifically, Propokanoob, but man, I wish I was in MagFest. Although I don't want to go to the US right now, as a Canadian, for a lot of reasons. But man, I want to go. I wish I could go. I wish I could go to MagFest right now. I think I'm thinking about it because Propokanoob is another cool streamer person, and I feel like you would be somebody who would love MagFest stuff. It's one of the only conventions I haven't gone to, and it looks so goddamn good. You don't even know what MagFest is? It's Music and Games Festival, and it's, you know, kind of like something like a PAX or whatever, but just way better, way funnier, more of a shitpost. Like, somebody that I know is at MagFest right now and showed, like, which is a pretty, they're like, okay, this is a very cheesy joke, but also, it's pretty good, okay. I don't know, conventions haven't gotten you yet, unless they're historical. Huh. Mega Man Twitter, formerly Mega Man X, is a pretty good joke. It's a convention where people get together to learn about magnets. Well, I mean, if you've got magnets, then you're going to get together. That's the whole thing. But agreed, yes, you're staying away from the South for, yes. Great, you're also Canadian, aren't you? Man. Okay, cockpit lock on, sure. 3 max haul for this ship is pretty good. As another Canadian, you have my condolences. I mean, I don't hate being Canadian, that's for sure. Oh, about not being able to go play. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's rough if you don't look normal. Yes. Yeah. I'm... yeah, for sure, Grim. I don't have my nails and stuff done right now, and I don't have my, like, rings and things. But, well, also, my shirts. I'm a big fan. I live in Alberta. It's fun to go around places. It's real good. The EDM in your name is for Edmonton. Oh, hell yeah! Okay. Edmonton's a great place to live for Alberta. I do not live in a great place in Alberta. I live in a much worse place in Alberta. Yeah, let's take the quick draw. Then we can just get strafe all the time. We're gonna need to get rid of these Genesis wrappers real quick. Aw, you're... Being in the East, I'm so jealous. As we all know, Pro Pokenoob, you get all of the benefits from being... I can't even finish that sentence. Only the Canadians get it. Just like immediately, oh, like from the East, oh, so you get all the benefits of our taxes, I see. That's why you like being out there. Oh, God. This has become like extremely regional content out of nowhere. Even just hearing that joke hurts your soul. Yeah, yeah. I kind of feel bad for even making it. Ugh. And yeah, my parents also would very legitimately believe that too. You love hearing regional joke as someone not from a region and trying to guess what they mean. So the regional joke there is that my government in Alberta, so let's just imagine if there were a state, right? So imagine if Texas said, like in the US, Texas went, we're gonna leave the US and we think that we deserve, like, God, I'm trying to think of like what it would be. We give all of the actual money to the US, says Texas. So we're gonna leave because all of you do is just leech off of us, and we are going to leave, but also you owe us 65+% of all social insurance, or like social security that's been paid out. Social security is the US, right? Yeah. Because we are the only ones that have actually paid into it. Which, not true. not even vaguely. Yeah, one of those things. Draw something. I could draw Think Twice again. That's helping me a whole lot. Let's wait. That's not true for Texas, but it's also not the same for... Yeah, no, it's extremely not the case. Yeah, no, it's like one of those, okay, so this is easily put to a lie. Like, extreme bullshit. Very, very obvious garbage, but yet tons of people believe it because, you know, that's the world that we live in. That was an awkward last card to draw. I probably should have looked for that. It's okay. So was there a serious proposal for Alberta to be its own country? Oh, yes, extremely. The government has been trying to set it up for a long time, for the last, like, 8 years. Very explicitly. No, it's not voted on, but... Oh, really? Yeah, no. She has specifically said that they've put in, like, a sovereignty act and stuff. Like, they put in a whole bunch of legislation that was supposedly going to make them their own country and try and take them away from the rest of Canada very recently. And right now, Quebec has actually tried. Alberta is trying right now, and realistically, they're saying that they want to be their own country. My government is. But the reality of it is actually something much worse and more sinister, which is that as Trump is currently saying that he wants to take over Canada, which is a thing that has been very rarely reported in the US news, but he has constantly said that he's going to do economic warfare and force us into the US now. My current governor equivalent, which is the premier, has done everything except explicitly say that's the actual plan. And that's kind of been the plan for a while. Like, if you've been around Alberta for a long time, also, that's just straight murder, huh? Like, I almost want to do that just to see. But no, it's pretty much explicit that she's a traitor and has been trying to, and like, honestly, even for years, like before Trump even said it, I've talked to people in the movement and stuff like that, know quite a few people. My parents being extreme weird right people, and they would love to be part of the US. Like, absolutely. That is one of their end goals, is to just join the US, and pretty much explicitly because they think that if they join the US that they can do all of the things that you're starting to see the US normalize, i.e. get rid of queer people. Stuff like that. I want to not have health insurance. My current government has destroyed our healthcare to the point where it is not as bad as the US, I would guess, but it's getting really close. Sorry, this is way too serious of a conversation for here. But, like, our health minister a few years ago basically had a fist fight on the lawn of a doctor because the doctor said that he was handling COVID poorly, so he looked up that guy's private home using his power as the health minister, and then went there to fight him. That's the kind of government that we currently have. Bro, what? Yeah, no. Oh, and he did not get fired over that. He also, as a lawyer, the government basically controls all of the judges and stuff right now. Like, it's ridiculous. To the point that they, like, had a review with the Law Society to essentially, like, look at whether he should be disbarred, and said, nah, that's okay. It's cool. You're allowed to do that. I mean, our government quite literally just went recently, over the last, like, 2 years. The ethics commissioner said, oh my god, they are accepting open bribes. What is happening? So they went, all right, we're firing the ethics commissioner. And then we're changing the law so that we're allowed to have as many gifts from people as we like. There's no limit, and we don't have to disclose them. They just made bribes legal. Like, that's just a thing that's happened. It's wild. It's wild, the stuff that's been happening here. Very quiet in comparison, but yeah. So, this removes so that it no longer exhausts. If I do it again, does the other copy also not exhaust? Anyway, sorry, I'll move on. It's hard not to talk about it a little bit sometimes because holy shit, it is fucking wild. Oh my god, yep, it totally did. Well, this deck is extremely broken. Do I want to just use this to move over? That was dumb of me. I actually don't want it at that point. Do different characters have different ship shapes? No, I'll show you at the beginning. It's really neat. They do have a cool system for choosing your loadout at the beginning of a run. You choose a ship separate from everything else, and there's like 5 ships when you unlock them all, if I remember correctly. They all have some pretty unique characteristics. And then you choose crew members after that. Hey, Ramsey Fox, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. And each of these characters, like, the colors actually match the character. So your decks change based on which characters you pick. So you can do, like, a lot of different kind of, you know, the idea is to be able to do that anyway. I'd like to stun that. I guess we could move over and do it. Fuck right. I was gonna wait. Forget about this stupid auto dodge. Damn. I was gonna say, I'm gonna try and get admin deploy to burn the anchor. I could admin deploy burn the reroll, which is okay. I don't hate that. Oh, EDM! Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it, Grim.
Dogs, they're coming. They're coming your way. They'll be here soon.
That's also, speaking of bad dog movies, that's a clip from a good dog movie that we didn't realize was rated as, it seemed like it would be a bad dog movie. That was a great dog movie. That is quite famous. It's, gotta support your fellow over, and we gotta stick together. Go ahead, buddy. If you haven't seen that, that one got famous on social media a while ago. No! Cat! You... Don't step on the keyboard and sit on it. Don't do that. Why you do? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? I mean, at least we didn't take any damage, it seems, so it's fine. What a good boy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Anyway, sorry, that movie became famous on social media right like a week after we watched it, which was really funny because nobody had heard about it. It's a made-for-TV movie from Disney that's part of their Shaggy Dog series, and it's the Shaggy DA, and it's got like, God, the Shaggy DA gifs are so good. There's a bunch of different clips from it where like all of the man is in a dog, like all of the dog transformation scenes when he's a dog is just him in a dog suit. Like it's just a dude in a dog suit. So he like gets up one time and just punches a dude. Like this big, you just watch a dog essentially like stand up and just clock some dude. It's fucking incredible. He's like climbing down ropes. He does all kinds of weird shit. They have him roller skating. It's great. It's super good. Mwah. Oh, love a good orange cat emote. Nice to see you, Ramsey. Mwah. Good boy. Do you want to come over? What are we doing? Do you want to sit on my lap? You can. So the instant move 4 spaces in a random direction does feel like it's not gonna like move us one at a time and fire off each time. Because I don't mind having 0 cost cards in our deck, considering the double think twice, no exhaust, but just don't think that's the 0 cost that we want. Momentum A so that it draws is pretty good. Basic block to 0 isn't bad. I could just remove reroll. Certainly an option. Could admin deploy to 0. And do that. Then we could admin deploy here to Corrupted Core. Kinda don't mind that. Right, that is the downside of this though. Can always have that happen. Of course, we could also just do that. Yeah, I think this deck's going pretty good, actually. Charge Beam is also kind of real. Because think about how much we can just draw. We have one more. I don't think that I need any of these. Maybe math.max. But like, honestly, I don't... Adding anything to our deck might just make it worse. Like, this is cool, but also, like, unnecessary. We're doing so much damage already. Got caught mashing again. Just weird accidental pressure. God. Oops. It's fine. Like, that's... all of them were pretty okay. Great. Dang, not having strafe in the opening hand sucks. And 0 card draw. Kind of a rough one. Let's take it. Pretty okay with exhausting Shield Surge. Deck's gotten kind of big. Yeah, a little bit. I think we're more than okay, though. Man, I need to burn this anchor. Oh, Ilian, how's my finger doing? Bad. Thanks for asking. That's okay. It's just gonna be bad forever now, so it's fine. Does Max Thought Math draw 10, discard 2? It draws 10 and then makes you discard, or makes you draw 2 less the next turn. Rid of basic block. I don't know, hate that. Oh man, we have the admin deploy and the anchor, but in a really bad place where I can't, because think twice is just gonna stop us from doing that. Burn momentum to just move back again. Maybe not the smartest thing to do, but it's okay. Those think twice is just keep showing up with the thing that I don't want them to show up with. But yeah, no, my hand is, it's just kind of bad forever now. It's fine. I will learn to live with it. Love killing it with not hitting it. It's pretty good. Return an exhausted card to your hand. That's interesting. Let's get extra copies of, like, Ace or Selective Memory or a bunch of things. It's kind of unnecessary. I think we can just skip again. Sure. Ow, my brain. I value evasion, actually, for once. We're at remove a card for sure. Right? Pretty sure we are. Ooh, that's the brittle part too? Nice. So then we get to stun that. That's actually perfect. Yeah, momentum's actually really nice with this much max shield. Yeah. Well, I get the dodge, but then I can't dodge. Dang. Wow, no card draw. How much else does it have? 32? We can't quite kill it. Quite. I don't think. We're real close to being able to kill it right now. Oh, wow. You're being responsible. Six. Got 10. So we deal 1. We've got 10 moves. Deal 1 damage. And then 3 damage. Another 2. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. It's fine. Oh no, we draw 2 less cards this turn. Anyways, let's just max math it again. Actually, I could have gotten rid of the anchor there. I got so excited to remove the other one, I didn't think. This is very stupid. Damn it. I could have just moved over and killed them. Like, I actually don't... Can we do anything? Oh, right, I draw less cards. Can we do it? Can we do anything? Can we do anything, Max? What do y'all think? I really feel like I should have gotten a reward for being able to kill the end boss with 0 cards. I don't know. Somehow, I get the feeling that that should be an achievement. Let's pull Dizzy back. Get more memories. I've been doing some reading. You know, in my free time between the eternities, in a timeless world. I saw the Cobalt, time crystal embedded in the core. That's you, right? It was. So then the core, it was like an egg? Egg, seed, sentient singularity. You do not have a perfect word for it. Egg, got it. Thanks, Dizzy. Four memories left. 1 on Dizzy, 2 on Drake, 1 on Max. It is midnight. I'd like to play again, but realistically, I should probably start heading to bed. Oh, right, fuck. I thought that I could... I thought that was the memory, and I forgot about it. You just see that. Is it Codex? Logbook? Cards? Fuck, where is it? Is it just... Is it here? It's probably here. Right. My brain said, I'm like, wow, that was a really short memory. Oh, you do actually... Right, you do need to hit play on them. Doop, doop, boop, boop, boop. Listen, it's late. I cast Fireball on my own sword. The sword erupts in an extremely cool blaze of flame. No, flames aren't cold, Dizzy. Come on. Your goblin attackers step back, filled with a terrible fear. The type of fear that makes them take an additional 50% damage on your next attack. Nice. I hold the sword to the sky and cast Mighty Yell. You're just really delayed. No, not at all. You were only like 5 seconds behind Ghidorah. What do you yell exactly? Yell, I'm gonna get your butts! My cool flaming sword. Ah, the damage boost goes up to 60. What do you guys play? Chess. Can I play? I too have played chess. I have often played chess. A game that nobody requests. Nobody wants to see me play chess for some reason.
panqueca. Délicieux.
Have you not played chess? I know chess. Get your shotguns, we're playing chess. See, Missing Matter knows. Oh man, they've added so much stuff to this game. God, I need to go back to this thing. This game is so good, by the way. This thing is so good. The Black King had been an extravagant and unpleasant ruler. As the years went by, more and more of his subjects were won over by the White King, who offered higher wages and genuinely decent work. And then they took his castle. His knights resigned from their service. Even his wife, the Queen, abandoned him. Before leaving, the last Black Bishop came to the Black King and told him, "Thou hast been a bad king, yet thine reign is still holy. Thou shalt retain a claim over thine former subjects' souls, and we may yet have cause to fear thine wrath. Thus heed my warning, the wrath of a man, as godly as might thee be, is ever his undoing." But the Black King was abandoned by all. With not a rook left to his name, all he had left was his prized royal shotgun, the shreds of his dignity, and the growing fires of the prophesied wrath. Ever my undoing, was it? Undone? Just what more exactly could I lose? In his dark folly, the king loaded the shotgun and went to meet his final checkmate. What a good goddamn game. God, this game is so fun. Anyway, I was saying I was gonna go to bed. Oh, I know, buddy. I got my kitty coming back up again. It's chess with a shotgun. You know, chess. Oh, wow. Oh, they've added a thing to show you how you're in, Huh. That's cool. And they added the, shells, too. There's a lot that's been added to this game. This game is super goddamn good, by the way. This game's really cool. Music, aesthetic, everything about it. I do like this thing a lot. Okay, I need to go to bed, though. I need to go to bed. It was a dumb joke. It was a dumb joke. I need to, oh my god, I can't escape from here. I gotta pick something. So this is new. Governess. Evelyn Bishop pawns always promote queens. But, hey, dude, I don't... What? Why? Why do you do that? What's the point? Everything's minus speed. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, and then the positive we get out of that is create a hologram when we use a soul. What? That's new. What the fuck what's a hologram? Taunting hop. Jump over a nearby piece of that, ending the turn. And we get extra jump damage. Okay, so... Oh! Okay. What does that do? Sadly, I don't have enough points to actually kill the king. So, like, your damage is in a spread. There's a whole thing on this. Gotta kill their king. Alright. Okay. Oh god, right, I can't exit from this part. It's terrible. It's terrible. Man, it's not my fault that I can't exit this game. It's just a thing that you... Definitely not my bad. Blade minus. Bloodless coupons can't attack. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go with Crow's Blessing. And then also exit. Can I exit? There we go, okay. Yes. No. This game is really good about, like, keeping you in the loop, too, and making you just, like, run back in over and over and over. So ends the joke. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. I had a lot of fun playing Cobalt Core tonight. We'll be doing again next Friday. And also remember, you can join the Discord for free. You'd be definitely up for watching Shotgun King sometime. Well, the Discord's for free. Every 2 weeks, we have a vote for what new roguelike we're going to play. Or, not new roguelike, but what roguelike we're going to play on Fridays. It's meant to kind of go back through all of the games that we've only spent a little bit of time on, or look at, like, games that have gotten updates, like this one. We may have played a bunch in the past, but we need to play more. Stuff like that. So we do that every 2 weeks. The list of actual roguelikes that's voted on is done by subs and patrons. So there is a sub club inside of there for you to do a bunch of things like that. On Mondays, we also do DOSider, where we rank DOS games. And if you're a sub or patron, you can also put in a request for a game to be ranked every month. That Discord link says it's invalid. Ooh. Holy shit. What the hell? I'll have to fix that. It will be down below also, so you'll be able to see that. I'll have to fix it after the stream here. But you can go and check that out. There's all the stuff there. We'll be doing a Watch'em night tomorrow, too, right after we do Rogues Day. We're going to do random roguelikes all evening / afternoon tomorrow. End it with movie night. I'm going to host you over to somebody else, so don't go away. Thanks for being here. If you like the stream, those follows mean a lot. All that jazz. I've talked enough. And I will play a little exit song and send you on your way. Thanks, Grimoth. Let's see who's around.